My next guest is the host of Politically Incorrect. I've been on his show, and he yelled at me. And now he's on my show, and he's going to yell at me here, too, probably. Bill Maher, everyone. Bill Maher.
I'm not going to yell at you.
You're not going to yell at me, okay.
But I think it's interesting the way you get the stars to come over to you when you're standing next to that dumpster.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that? I had no
that
idea.
Doesn't deter them at all.
Yeah, not at all. Here's something that I didn't know about you, is that you're a big music fan.
I am.
Big music fan. And you listen to
not just for this show.
Not at all.
I was for years.
Oh, okay.
Before I got booked on this.
Okay.
I didn't just bone up yesterday.
Oh, I thought maybe you just went and bought a bunch of CDs and took it. No, not at all. Okay,
No.
so
I've been studying just in case you got a show. Since
well, you wasted your time.
Since the 60s, I've been studying
thank
music.
You. But you're a big fan of hip-hop, are you?
I am. I'm a fan of all music. My record collection is organized by decades, because that's how much music I have. You can't just put it all together in alphabetical order. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
What are you listening to currently?
And Macy Gray. It's the only...
What is your? What are you listening to right now? What is the latest thing you bought?
The latest thing I brought was In Sync, because... Wait, I'll tell you why.
Okay,
because two friends of mine, two black people, told me that they were good. And you know what, I couldn't, off the top of my head, remember what jokes I made, but I'm sure I've made jokes about In Sync.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's the law.
Yeah.
You know. So, but my friend Chris, he said, you know, he said, they're not bad at all in this Justin Timberlake. He said he's going to be a huge star. He said, all my black friends know he's the one. He's the Michael Jackson. He's going to break out. So I got the record.
You bought into it. You bought into it.
Well, I bought it. I know.
And I can't imagine.
I haven't listened to it yet. He just told me this the other night. But I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah, I can't imagine you, like, in your convertible going through Beverly Hills with In Sync, you know?
Yeah.
Like...
I can't imagine either, but, you know, there's so much music out there, and you do have to listen to it before you judge it. So when he said, when these two people, who are people I respect, said, you know what, you got to listen to In Sync. It's not what you think.
Why do you think that strikes...
Are they wrong? No! I don't know.
Awesome. Yeah, Bill, I don't know if you're going to get a lot of supporters on that one.
Yeah, I don't know either. I have not listened to it yet. I could call them tomorrow and say, what were you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're that hip anymore. That's like going, you know, I really love Conway Twitty. He's really...
No, I don't think they were ever hip. He's just saying that they were been misjudged, and that you can hear on this album that they're going to take it to a place that's more sophisticated. And
why
we'll see.
You think? Oh, so you think they can grow like maybe like the Beatles did? It's a lot of pressure.
No, I would not compare them to the Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think like a group like that strikes such a huge nerve and becomes so popular? How do you think that those things happen?
Because girls, when girls are like 13, that's what they want to see. You know, men being the kind of closed-off creatures we are, we don't express ourselves. Girls want men to express themselves. Who expresses? Musicians.
Right.
They say love. You're not going to get that from the 13-year-old girl. You're not going to get R. Kelly to... Ooh.
Interesting. That
I saw that tape, by the way.
Well, we're going to have something...
Talk about a #1 hit.
Yeah. I think that the name of that new song, he had I Believe I Can Fly. That should be I Believe I Can Try to Have Sex with a Minor.
Well, he's not just having sex with her.
Let's actually take a look at R. Kelly. We have
Wow.
Well, that's how good we are. There's R. Kelly. That's the guy we're talking about. That's the guy we're talking about. He's a big Grammy winner. And let's see. I think we have another video of his. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh. So, what do you think?
That's the one I saw. No, I did. I've
seen the whole thing.
Yeah, I did.
And this is allegedly R. Kelly. We don't know that this is R. Kelly.
Well, what other person would a 14-year-old girl let pee on her?
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, would you think the captain of the football team gets to do that? You got to be R. Kelly to get away with that, to even ask. I mean, how do you even broach the subject?
True.
Listen, after the sex, we're going to try something a little different. But, you know, the point I was making on my show the other night about it was that I didn't hear any in the white world who knew about this for like a couple of weeks. All my black friends, all they were talking about was R. Kelly in the video. Just because I'm saying it's like two Americas we live in. And when it was Tommy Lee and Pamela, here was a guy who was just screwing his wife on their honeymoon.
Right.
That's all he was doing, and it was all anybody talked about. Here's a guy doing something considerably more with somebody considerably younger who's not his wife, and, you know, it was like the media was like, whatever.
Well, maybe it's an old hat now. Who cares? I mean, I don't think
that is ever going to be old. That's not like NSYNC.
I don't know. These things, nothing shocks us anymore, and I think maybe that's what.
Oh, I was shocked.
Oh, you were shocked.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it. I have not seen it, Mom.
I mean,
and I will not look at it.
I can't even go when there's another guy standing in the room. You know, let alone.
Let someone do it on you in the men's room.
That's probably.
Everybody, Bill Maher talking music. Next up, we have Alanis Morissette giving a totally spontaneous, unannounced outdoor concert for VH1's new series, Gorilla Concerts. Let's see, a pre-taped, spontaneous concert. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? We'll be right back. Jodie Foster.
Hey there, how you doing?
Jodie, oh, listen, I just want to say I think you're a great actress. You know what you're doing. In this town, you have to have the right hairdo, you know, the right attitude.
The right way to wear your pants, you know, things like that.
You know, I call my writer's room the panic room. Get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Your panic room? That's what the name of your movie is. It's an industry joke. Kristen Stewart, thanks for talking with us. Great job in the panic room. Great job.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, listen, I understand there was some tragedy on the set that Jodie Foster's pet hamster died. How did she deal with that?
She hired a mariachi band and had a big old caterer, and everyone was there. It was really, really.
I did the same thing when my brother died this morning.
Whoa, hello.